what's up, everyone? My name is AJ Wrights Crypto.
I'm the Glitter Queen.
And this is your week 12 portfolio update. So last week, Jay, week 11 wasn't the best. We took a couple weeks off as the market was falling, buying stable coins, as we said. And last week was the first time we did a video where we were both not in profit. I mean, we really started this video series at the right time, kind of coming up the whole time. It's going well. And then, Miami was kind of the local top when the graph was at 50 cents, and since then has not been the best. So make sure you stick around to the end of this video for the technical analysis at the end and the strategy that we're going to kind of employ from here on out on how we're going to improve this situation. So first off, I'm going to start at my portfolio, which is a $500 per week DCA. The pie chart you see on your screen, that is not how much everything currently is. That is how much I have invested in each coin with what I bought last week on the left-hand side of your screen, which was a heightened, increased DCA as we were making up for a couple weeks that we missed while we were sick. All right, so total, I've invested $5,500 into this portfolio. I'm around 52.88 right now. I'm only down about 3.85%. Last week I was down, 11.3%. So I made about a 7.4% improvement from last week. So right now I'm down $19 on Algorand, down $87 on the graph. I'm up 157 on HBAR. Shout out to the HBAR variants out there. Down $64 on VeChain, down 204 on Sand. And what sucks about being down 204 on Sand is that was only a $450 investment. Someone did ask me in the chat, AJ, you have Sand in your portfolio. Dude, are you actually bullish on Sand? Hold on. It's not that I'm not bullish on Sand. I'm kind of indifferent on Sand. At the time, Sand was breaking out of one of those 40 head and shoulder patterns in the top 100. And it was profitable for a couple $100 there as that pattern was valid. But since then, it has kind of lost. So am I bullish on Sand? I'm kind of indifferent on Sand. It was really a short-term play that was right in a long-term portfolio, and that kind of bit me. So I am going to keep the Sand in moving forward. Probably not going to buy any more of it. All right, so Sand, I'm up $41 on PT, the Phemex token, in my personal private portfolio. PT is a very large holding of mine. That is doing very well as well. I'm down 104 of Pal AI. I'm up 148 on Phantom. Big shout out to FTM. I really think that project is going to be a killer in the bull run. I'm down 51 on AVAX and down 31 on Aero, AERO. I bought 200 in that last week. Although it's down, I still feel like that is, really eye-opening RWA type project for the bull run. I think it's going to wake up in the bull run despite it being down a little bit. So like I said, I'm only down 3.85% from my initial, $5,500 investment. Going to stay consistent. Before I tell you what I'm going to buy, for this week, I am going to hand it over to Jada to do a breakdown of her portfolio, which is a $100 per week DCA. Get it, Jay?
Yeah, let's get it. So similar to AJ, I was down 13% last week. However, I bounced up and we're only down 5.1%. I jumped up 8% over AJ's 7.4.
Okay.
So smaller bag, bigger gains.
Wow.
Let's go. All right. So to get us kicking off the graph, I'm up $48, and then the rest is a little red and bleak. We are down $21 on VeChain, down 26 on Algorand, down 5 on HBAR, and 52 on ADA. All over or all around, these are great projects that I am excited to hold. So I'm not too worried about it. Not so much like the Sand where we timed that a little poorly.
Yeah,
that's okay. But I think Algorand, HBAR, ADA, the graph, and VeChain, they ain't going nowhere.
Right.
So
and to be fair, like you've invested $1,100 in the past 11 weeks of investing. So what? You're down $56. Big deal. Here's the question: would you rather be invested in crypto for $1,100 and be down 5%, or not be in the game at all?
I'd be down 5%.
Exactly. So, this is crypto. It is going to ebb. It is going to flow. We're going to ride the roller coaster. And keep in mind, these portfolios we are building are long-term bags. We are holding these well into the bull run. Ben and I, if you watched the BitBoy Crypto live stream the past couple of days, you will know that we both have different theories on when the timing of the bull market, when it's going to top. I personally think it's going to take longer. He thinks it's going to be a shorter market. Time will tell. But the way I see it, every time there's a Bitcoin halving, a year and a half later, we see the top. That has happened every time before in history. So until that pattern breaks, I'm sticking to the playbook, and I'm going to be buying on this this video series and my personal portfolio probably well until, probably October, November. That's kind of what I'm thinking. I'm going to continue to DCA to continue to keep this series alive. So I am going to kind of migrate over to the TA segment of the show here. And the first thing I want to show you all is the Bitcoin 5-day chart. And when you really zoom in on it, you can see that it doesn't really look good on the 5-day. Got a -5, a 15 -5 on the dual band strength index, where anything above a 14 is a strong degree of certainty. We're coming down on the oscillator. We're still a little bit in the green, but what really worries me is that big gap in the volume profile. Okay. And the gap really doesn't even start to wake up until around $52,000. Kind of zooming in a little bit on Bitcoin, we have a really important support resistance level around 61,000. Right now, Bitcoin is at 60,600. We have actually just lost this support resistance level. You will be seeing this on Saturday. This is the 12-hour chart, so only 1 or 2 candles will have printed between when we're filming this video and when you're watching it. All right, so what becomes the next level for Bitcoin? What's the most important level is really, honestly, the local low. Local low in the 56,500. This is kind of a target. We don't want to see Bitcoin go below this level. Bitcoin is in a really bearish structure right now. Bearish structure. And what I mean by that is putting in lower lows, okay? And it's putting in lower highs. All right. It is kind of in a channel like this. And until Bitcoin breaks out of this channel, it's not the best scenario to be really excited about buying altcoins. It's kind of hard to say, you know what, like, obviously time takes time. The cycle takes time. We can't rush into everything we do. And until Bitcoin finds a way out of this, I think buying stable coins and putting them off to the side and kind of waiting for the market to at least begin to turn around. I feel like if we were to buy more altcoins right here, right now, $500 and $100 at a time, I think we'd probably be kicking ourselves. And so I'm going to put DCA's $500 USDT is my pick this week. Are you with me on that, Jada?
I am.
Yeah. It's unfortunate, but you have to know when, let's get that extra dry powder to the side. So when the time comes and the market conditions are what we want to see, we'll have extra dry powder, put an extra big play on what we feel most bullish about.
And we thought about this for a little bit too, because obviously, we want to keep DCAing into coins, but with the strategy that we're using and that we're not really in the biggest rush, like AJ said, we're probably going to be buying well into the fall. We can be a little patient, see what happens with the market, see if anything corrects. Maybe we're wrong.
Yeah, exactly. So I also want to show you guys, for everyone looking at altcoins, this right here is the total 3 chart. And the total 3 chart, all right, is all of crypto added together without Bitcoin, without Ethereum. All right. It does include stable coins, though. So right now, the total market cap of crypto added together without Bitcoin or ETH is $640.9 billion. All right. And this chart is kind of similar to Bitcoin. We are looking at the daily chart here. We really do want to see the total chart get back above this local high. We don't want to see it, continue the lower low structure here. What I will say is that it has done a good job. Although it's trading below the 50 EMA, it's still above the 200 EMA. And this 200 EMA is going to curve out. And that's why this support resistance level at 578.6 billion is such an important level to watch. I want you guys to be very aware of the total 3 chart as we move in. If we can, kind of bounce above this level and fight between this range and this range, then we're kind of in the conversation. But if this thing kind of breaks support resistance and comes down to here where this range has been dip up, this kind of a quick range because the volume kind of hikes over to here. So we're really, I'm kind of taking this into account, taking Bitcoin into account, and the fact that Bitcoin just lost support resistance. And to be honest with you, I am playing the long game like you do have to do. I mean, it does, at the same time, in the same breath, it does look like some altcoins are trying to put up a fight. Look at the graph right here on the daily chart. It looks good on the daily. It is, although it's in the red, it did kind of have a bull div that took it up. It's fighting, the 50 EMA. I feel like, there's a chance things could go up, but right now Bitcoin is not looking good. And I would zoom in and really kind of appreciate what I like to call the conditional range of the graph right now. The graph is a coin Jada and I both like to target. So as you can see here, we kind of have this lower band here from the last low we have. All right. This level here is at around, 22.3. So a little over 22 cents. And this support resistance from these touches here, rejected here, and rejected from where we just got rejected from. This level is just around 31 cents. All right. I don't really feel comfortable buying altcoins like the graph if the total 3 is going to fall, if Bitcoin is going to lose support resistance. If this is what I call a conditional range. If this breaks out of here, I will feel much better buying the graph at 32 cents instead of where it is now at 28 cents, because we're in a bullish structure. And that is really what matters to me at the end of the day. What are the conditions we're in, and making that, kind of experienced trading decision when to not trade in the right condition. So that's all I got. Any last thoughts?
Nope, we're just being patient. I guess that's the moral of the story for this week.
Yep, perfect. Well, everybody, smash the like button if you haven't already. Subscribe to the channel. Let me know down in the comments, what coins are you buying? Should we add any coins to our portfolio? Let me know what you think down below. My name's AJ Writes Crypto.
I'm Jada the Glitter Queen.
Get rich, don't get wrecked. Have a safe rest of your weekend. Bye.